Good evening. And welcome to Deal Royale. How are you enjoying this? So yes, wonderful new music. Oh, I do love this music. When I was hunting for the new music for Deal 4, because I feel like it needs more music, I thought this worked quite well. It's nice music, isn't it? It's just got the nice sort of, still the classical style, the orchestral style of the old seasons, but a little bit of whoop in there, because why not? Because whoop is nice. But good evening, welcome. This isn't the official start of Season 4, I'm just going to say that. But because I had new graphics, and I had this music that I've been teasing with the trailers and everything, I thought I might as well update the package a little for Deal Royale. And yeah, those in chats that don't know what Deal Royale is, it is a mass multiplayer version of the standard Duel format. So you're going to get 10 chips. Unfortunately, no accelerators because there's just too many accelerators to give out. And there'll be 4 possible answers in each question, and you just need to cover the correct answer in each case. If you can do that, then you'll survive. You can decide to cover multiple answers if you want to, but then you'll lose chips on any answers that are on wrong answers. It is a very simple... Whoa! Score count! Whoa! Get your slashes the right way around, score, I think. We might have to start stopping you doing that, just even with the rhetorical backwards slash ban, because we can't be having that happening. Oh, it was a random Matt. Oh, not even Matt the ref, it was just a random Matt. Well, random Matt, whoever you were. The contestants already selected for Season 4. Well, we've not even gone through the selection process yet, so... no, we've not decided that. We've decided some of the staffing, though. Definitely decided on some of the staffing. Oh... Thank you very much for the 7-month resub there, Westernator. Greatly appreciated. Also, yeah, thank you for the 22-month resub, Grunkle, and also the 100 bits from Matt that got superseded by the full screen effect, and also 6 months from Effrontery as well. Thank you for all of that support before we've started this evening. Oh, this music. I just love this music so much. All the different remixes of it. Like, just these relaxed versions of it as well are so nice. And that little phrase, da-da-da-da. Don't know, it sounds very weirdly Sherlock Holmesy in a weird way. I don't know why I think that, but I certainly do think that. But yeah, welcome to new graphics Deal Royale, leading into Season 4. The commentary booth is pretty much being demolished the coming up season. One of the big things that people complained about was that it just dragged on too long. And one of the things we can very easily do to remedy that is chop down on the factoids and also the stats on every question and things like that. Because well, you can see all the stats already on screen, so we don't need to explain it to you in every case. So yeah, we're just sort of nixing that and just sort of speeding the process up a bit so that we can get more duels happening on a regular basis, as it were. Let's put it that way. So yeah, let's get this open, because what you need to do to play this game is you need to go to a separate webpage. I don't know if people have already gone over there. I think some have. They're just awaiting further instructions to hit the button at the right time. Let me open up the correct scene for this. So it should be multi-duel. Does it have the link? There's the link there, yeah. duel.atbweb.co.uk. If you go to that, you'll get a very blank web page, pretty much. Hit enter in your name at the top, then hit set name, and then it will do nothing on the web page, but hopefully it should then populate your name here on the screen if you have done everything correctly. Bear in mind that please be careful with your names. We don't want anything rude on stream, and also bearing in mind that will essentially be your token to rejoining the game if for some reason your internet conks out or your web browser conks out or you decide to close the tab for whatever reason. So bear that in mind, that name that you specify is going to be your ticket to get back in as well afterwards if you do not give a decent do not remember your name. And there was also Lupin saying yes, because I do award doots in this, although interestingly in the haste of doing other stuff related to Duel 4, I've forgotten the payout bracket I have for the top 10 last time round, so I'm gonna have to try and remember what that was. I know 100,000 was the top prize, and it was the top 10 paying out, but I can't remember the denominations, the deliberations in between. Hello there, Buzzer Bob. You had exactly about this amount of bits left, so why not? Hope you're having a nice day, friend. I am having a nice day, Bob. I hope you are having a great day out there, relaxing or whatever you're doing. Very appreciative of those 69 nice bits, definitely. It's something like that. Certainly sounded a bit like that. So it was like 100k. 75k, 50k, 25k, 10, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That sounds about right, actually. I mean, if someone wants to go through the due diligence and actually looking at what I say, then do that. But I'll go with these 10 values for the time being. Because they sound about right. What is this anonymous name that is just repeating ridiculously? And yes, I will have to shrink this box up a bit so that we can see you all. Not that way. Try the other way. Try this way. There we go. Now we can see you all. There we are. 308. There we go. We can see you all. Whoever that anonymous is, I don't know who you are because you're anonymous. Shorten your name, please, as well. I have no idea. You shorten yourself to anonymous now. Okay. I still don't know who you are because you're anonymous. But you're more than welcome to play as an anonymous player. Just means you won't get any dukes at the end. That's all. So yeah, it is simple. 10 chips. You'll all get... it says 3 minutes on the clock there. I think we still have it at 90 seconds on the clock, actually, in Duel Royale. So you'll all have a personal clock of 90 seconds to spend on whatever questions you want. The time will stop once you've locked in your answers, but once you have locked in your answers, then you cannot change your answers, whatever you have played. And yes, you have those 10 chips to play on any answers that you would like to on any question. Yes, you can cover multiple answers on a particular question if you're not convinced you know the answer to the question. So in some situations, you can just cover all 4 answers to guarantee passage through a question if you're absolutely no idea on it, but it will cost you the other chips you played on the other answers. That's all. So just you have to bear that in mind and sort of weigh up the pros and cons on how many chips to play. Who is playing as me? I have not joined in. I don't know who that is, but please. I can't pay myself. I mean, I can, but I'll just remove it from myself straight away. So whoever is playing as me is not me. So I appreciate the flattery of the impersonation, but that ain't me. That's you, is it, Image? Okay. Maybe it is. I don't know. This is the whole I'm Spartacus argument all over and over again. Anyone can claim to be me, apparently. How do you join, or is it too late? Very easy. Go to duel.atbweb.co.uk. Doots is the web page to see the current Doot totals, but duel.atbweb.co.uk. There you go. You'll get a new web page. Enter in your name at the top, hit set name, and then it should hopefully appear on screen here for me. Once the game goes live, you'll see how everything works. We will give you a test question as well, so you get to play around with the interface a little before we play the game proper. It is always one of our test questions where the answer will be 42. Once we're all sorted with that, though, then we get the game going. And oh, Topper, you found it! Yes, finally someone found it. Oh, I was wondering how long it was going to take for people to find that those were rich text enabled. I was wondering how long it's going to take for people to find out that they were rich text enabled. Well, we've got some wonderful colours happening now. It's the same thing as what happened on Ben's stream some months back, where he didn't realise that he had rich text enabled on his chat log, and yeah, things happened. Luckily, it doesn't really matter to me, but that matters though. That definitely matters though, unfortunately. So I can't have you being big size. Can't have you being big size. Thank you. I'll leave it enabled so long as people are sensible with it, but I can very easily disable it as well. That's all I'm saying. I'll leave it enabled if you are going to have brief fun with it, but don't go overboard. All right? All right, class? All right? Oh, are we over the screen again? No, we're not over the screen again. Okay. Someone's trying it with the wrong tag. That's fine. Yes, Mr. Bash, sir. By the way, we avoid all these problems in Season 4 for other reasons. Right, I think we're all ready to play this game. Let me check my server is all hunky-dory, and let me check that my question stack is all sorted as well, because I must thank you, 8Minky, for sorting out a specific stack of questions for this evening from a mix of questions already up on the website. So this is sort of a trial run to see what kind of pre-approved stack we can do, the sort of the workflow for it ahead of Duel Season 4. So maybe this is going to be indicative of what you'll see in Season 4. Maybe it isn't. It's all a bit of a test run, this one, just to see how well it goes. Yeah, thank you, 8, for helping out with getting this all sorted for tonight. We do have those IDs set up. Hopefully, it will load the questions that I have specified, but we will find out if that is the case or not. Right. Let me get to my deal layout on my stream deck so that we can get everything going. You're all going to get a test question come up on screen in a moment, and your job is to cover the correct... Jack? What did I say? Jack? Jack? Thank you. That's strike 2 for you all, class. If anyone else steps out of line, steps out of their box, then that's strike 3, and I'm disabling the rich text. It's very simple, okay? If anyone steps outside of their box, then that's strike 3, and rich text gets turned off. I don't mind it being funny for the first time, but then if everyone starts doing it, then it's no longer funny, and it's just irritating to me, essentially. Okay. And as I say, every time you're changing that name with those tags in place, you got to remember to type that in exactly to be able to join back in later if for some reason your web browser kicks it. So, not my problem if you decide to use stupid rich text like that. Here comes the test question. This is a test question. The answer is 42, and your options are the following: 672 divided by 12, 85 minus 72, 43 minus 1, or 4 plus 33. the buzz. There's the freaking locking.wav that I missed so much. Ow, that hurt. Yeah, that's locking.wav for you, oh hey, I'm afraid. Let's see what you played. So hopefully this was a nice easy one for everyone, although I do notice a couple did not lock in an answer. I love Ash, he's the best. Whiskers is to from something. Did not answer. Riff didn't answer anything. And Itogi didn't answer anything. Nothing happened in your browser, Riff. Okay. Well, what we'll do is, we'll do a reset. We'll give you another test question. So, Riff, just make certain that you are... It does say connected at the top. And let's see if this one happens now. So, do you see it now, Riff? You see it now. Beautiful. All right, here come your options. There we go. You don't get an extra chip after each question. You get the chip returned on the correct answer. So long as you only use one chip and that one chip's on the right answer each time, then your stack is unaffected. So you always it returns you the chip that you played on the correct answer. Any chips on wrong answers are discarded. That's what we mean by that. Let's see where you all played that time. Slightly different answer this time. Most going for a B from looks of things. Did Riff get in? Did get in with an answer of D that time. Let's see. The correct answer was actually B, 168 divided by 4. But don't worry, that was just the test question. So we're just going to reset everything right now back to where it was. If I go to game control and reset the match. So there we go. Everything is back in order where it should be. It probably doesn't like Alpha Lingo, no. So... good luck to you all. Oh my god, all these different colours. Good luck to you all, and let's play Dio Royale. Yeah, in this game you can't leave, unfortunately, Ellie, so it's just going to have to stay there. It'll get eliminated on the first question, so there's no problem. Right, I need to do one other thing before we do actually start. I've just remembered. Let me quickly get that sorted. Get rid of that. Okay, we're off to the start. Here we go. Good luck. Remember, cover the correct answer. That's all we need you to do. And your first question is... which of these is a traditional children's board game known originally as Moksha Patam? Your options are toucans and trestle tables, snakes and ladders, hedgehogs and hose pipes, or ducks and hammers. Don't worry about it, Claire. Let's say season 4 we're going to fix the problem properly. So does that mean then jamming with your tunes and Itogi's short name and I love hash blah 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 being Ali Law's one and Clara underscore are the ones that are dead? Referee's got something. Oh, you are really irritating me with that colour, referee. You are locked in. I was wondering what's going on with the referee. They are lit up in white thinking they're not locked in. No, it is locked in. That's so irritating. So looks like you have a clone and it's dead. Did it right at the start. Locked in answer, but it's not come up. Are you sure, Ali? Make sure you press the lock button if you haven't locked anything down. Do we have any more columns? Oh, we do. You're right. We do have 2 more columns, I'm afraid. Yeah, we have a Law Whiskers fan and we have Poker Joker. Yeah, there we go. That makes sense. We're all sorted then. I'll just let the timer tick down. Let me shrink that back up. There we go. There we are. Ow. Right, we're all locked in finally. Let's see where you played. So we have, I think everyone that did play played B. Wow, that's going to be cool. First time, I mean, obviously we're not going to have a first time ever because we've got some dead accounts. But for the first time, we have a full agreement for everyone that is actively playing. Is that the correct answer, or are we ending? It is the correct answer. It is Snakes and Ladders. Yes, it is a social. So well done, everyone. You did manage to cover the correct answer. You all move on to the next question. So as it stands, everyone's still got 10 chips. So nothing different there, and various numbers of seconds removed in each case, but still plenty of time in this duel royale. So here comes your second question. Good luck. The band fronted by Jeff Lynne uses what initialism? The options are YMO, OMD, ELO, BTO. Might be slightly harder for you, but don't forget you do have those chips to play with. Hello there, tipster. And David has apparently managed to rejoin with the wrong name. I've just seen the new name appear at the end there, and it's not the same as David J. Bod earlier, so that has failed there. I did say you have to be careful with your name. Again, like I say, with Season 2, it all fixes itself. And it looks like Connor's has also gone Pete Tong as well. What has happened, Connor? Your browser's crapped out. Well, I'm afraid I can't do much about it right now. Problems like these will resolve themselves in Season 4. We'll just have to watch things tick by. There we go. Let's see what you played. Okay, majority believe C, ELO is the right answer. Game show fan went with YMO and BTO. Lingo's covered all four. So has myself, apparently, Jay Turner, and Maple has covered all apart from YMO. What is the correct answer? It is CELO, Electric Light Orchestra, if my memory serves me well. That's what that stands for. And it is indeed the Electric Light Orchestra. Alternative answers here were, for YMO is the Yellow Magic Orchestra, BTO is the Bachman-Turner Overdrive, and OMD is the Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. So they're all good things, but ELO is the one for Jeff Lynne. Electric Light Orchestra was correct. So let's hide that away. Fortunately, we had to say goodbye there to David Bod, or David J. Bod, should I say, Tuner Tin, Connor, and Game Show Fan. Unfortunately, messing around with things got broke, and I need to make certain that I fix those edge cases properly when it comes around Season 4 happening. I do apologise for if you had some browser malfunctions happen and couldn't join back in there. We still have quite a few players still in, and still with a full stack of 10 as well, so still plenty of game to play here. Here comes question number 3. Good luck. Why did the Chechen cross the road? Is it to get to its capital Riga? Is it to get to its capital Belgrade? Is it to get to its capital Vilnius? Or is it to get to its capital Prague? Why did the Chechen cross the road? Oh, are you there, Bob? You are there, wonderful. Good, everyone has locked in now. Let's have a look at where you have played. Majority answer believing it is D, to get to its capital, Prague. We have some mixtures. Gruff has gone with Riga and Vilnius. Band Chocobo has gone with Belgrade. And myself have gone with Riga. Diamond Ninja's also gone with Belgrade rather than Prague, which seems to be everyone else has gone for. Work stuff. I thought as much. Bob. I just wanted to make certain that it was you distracted with other things rather than my website doing even stupider stuff. Would you believe you have an A level in geography? Well, the correct answer score is Prague. Chechen is Prague, is the capital. Yeah, I think Jack Wolf has got that there. Riga, Latvia, Belgrade is Serbia, and Vilnius is Lithuania, capitals of the said countries. So we have to say goodbye there to the band Chocobo and Diamond Ninja and myself, apparently. All right, good night, bye. I'm out of the game. We still have 44 players standing after that question. The first 3 and a bit columns there still with their full stack intact. Lowest we've got is Maple Yamamoto with 5 chips left in their stack, but plenty of time still in this game. Next question for the remaining players is the following. Ganymede is the largest moon of which planet? Is it Uranus, Saturn, Mars, or Jupiter? And yeah, there are no accelerators in Royale, otherwise it would be an absolute pain. Everyone is locked in pretty fast time. And we have a majority agreement on D, Jupiter. Not everyone gone for it, though. Milk Like's gone with Saturn. Jay Nelson II has gone with Uranus and Saturn. Jay Turner's gone with Uranus and Mars. Who is definitely safe here? Brand New Halo and Drew Dave Tom are definitely safe, as well as Nottingham Artist, because they've covered all 4 answers. But they will lose 3 of them, but they are guaranteed through, no matter what the answer is. A lot of people hoping for D. The answer we're looking for is... indeed, D, Jupiter. Let me have a look at my proper information here. Ganymede being the 9th largest object in the solar system after the Sun and 7 of the planets. Ganymede being larger than Mercury, in fact, with it being 5,200 odd kilometers in diameter. That's quite large, basically. That is quite large. Milk Like, unfortunately, Jay Nelson and Jay Turner all getting that one wrong and have been eliminated. And we're left with 41 players now still standing, with 360 chips remaining amongst them, which is an average of 8.85 chips per player, because I have wonderful stats like that. We have indeed played this game where you were always against the accelerator and it was like a 7-second lock-in. We have played against the accelerator before, but that's on a rare occasion. Jack is now up in 3rd place based off of number of chips and time. Jogging Chum's currently in the lead. Yet Maple Yamamoto is still at the back there, but still in the game, and with just enough chips to cover all possible answers if the question was devious enough to require them all. The next question is... in the US election process, by law, Election Day annually occurs on what day in November, my dudes? Is it Monday, my dudes? Is it Tuesday, my dudes? Is it Wednesday, my dudes? Or is it Thursday, my dudes? Just need an answer from Dogfish and Maple Yamanote. Maple is in. Dogfish, just need an answer from you. Is Dogfish around? I'm not seeing much chip action here. 20 seconds. Oh, Dogfish is trying to get himself back in the game. Potentially. I've just seen the name being reassigned. Yeah, I'm not seeing any chip movement, though. Something's happened there. I think Dogfish lost their browser or something, because I saw their name being reassigned, but nothing happened. Internet doodad on this old laptop died. Oh, that's crap. That is crap. No, it's my bad there, Dogfish. I need to add in something to be able to handle flaky internet better for Deal 4 in general anyway. Just out of curiosity, before we reveal anything, Dogfish, what would you've locked down? Just because. I don't think I can correct your situation right now, but just for idle curiosity, what would you have said? Because I can do that before I reveal everyone else's answers. Of course, if you don't want to answer, then that's also fine as well. A and B and C and D blank. Fair enough. A few people also doing the same there. Claire is definitely through, but covered all the answers. Topper and Westgate has covered all but A, same as AB Me as well. Seems to be an agreement on B as an answer, though. Although not all have said B as their answer. Let's find out what the correct answer is. It is B. It is Tuesday, my dudes. No, it isn't. It's Friday currently. Information here is statutorily set as the Tuesday next after the first Monday in the month of November, i.e. the first Tuesday after November the 1st. That is the official definition of it. So Tuesday being the correct answer there. B, the one you need to lock down. We have to say goodbye, unfortunately. Do Dogfish, Itogi, Tyson, Lupine 1... Mr. Quizworthing, Inca, the referee, ref rip indeed, brand new Halo, Shadowmane, and Maple Emanator, unfortunately, not covering the correct answer there and have been eliminated. Hard luck. We are down to 31 players now still standing from the looks of things, and 260 chips amongst you still to play with. Clivy now in the lead on chips and time. ABME, Puzzledan, Topper in the lower end on the chips with only 6 chips remaining. ABME with only 37 seconds left to play with. Jack Wilfred, I knew it was Tuesday, but the answers made me panic. Well, that is the wonderful world of Duel, is the answers do make you panic. Looks up novelty only connect items for Shapes' birthday. Oh, bless. Okay, so 31 players still in. How far can you take this game? Your next question is the following. Which of these films' directors are not siblings? The options are The Matrix, No Country for Old Men, 21 Jump Street, or Uncut Gems. Yes, dual plus stress equals stress squared. That's how maths works, right? Oh, that light's broken. There we go. It fixed itself. Just waiting for Squeaky Grunkle. And there is a lock-in from Grunkle. Let's see who he played. Oh, lots of chips being played everywhere here. Players that are definitely safe are Cola, Big Man Aaron, Zeusless, Adster, Brig Brother, and Westernator and Puzzledan. All of you covered all 4 answers, so you're definitely through, but you will be losing 3 chips from your stack. Topper and ABME possibly eliminating the Matrix from their list of possibles, as well as Drudo Tom doing the same, and Riff and O'Hay, in fact, all in the same boat. What is the most popular answer out of these? It is C. 30 players out of the 31 have covered C. Who hasn't? It is Insert Joke here is the only person who has not covered C out of all of these. So, might be losing Insert Joke here if the answer is C. I can reveal the correct answer is... It is C, 21 Jump Street, for your information. The Matrix is directed by Lily and Lana Wachowski. No Country for Old Men is directed by Joel and Ethan Cohen. Uncut Gems is Josh and Benny Safdie. But 21 Jump Street, it's Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. Those were the combo there for 21 Jump Street. The others, all siblings, but for 21 Jump Street, not the same. Insert Joke here, unfortunately, falling foul there and has been eliminated. To be fair, it's not the lights that are broken, it's the lights API system that's broken for the LifeX stuff. It just doesn't update when multiple things happen when you send events. But thank you for the 100 bits, Matt. It's greatly appreciated nonetheless. And we're now down to 30 players still in play. 199 chips now left amongst them as well. Average is about 6.63. Now, the one question earlier, we were averaging about 8 chips per player, so a lot of chips being lost across the board. Only Squeaky Grunkle with the full stack intact of 10 chips, but only 27 seconds to play with. Do bear in mind, though, we do have top-up time in action here on Duel, so once you hit below 20 seconds after a lock-in, it will get topped back up to a minimum of 20 seconds each time. So, a Law Whisker San, that is currently in play for you, as well as Bob. You're currently sitting below that time. Don't worry, it'll get bumped to at least 20 seconds of thinking time, as well as Westerdata, also 11.2 currently. Your next question is the following. Who is the only Russian woman to win a Wimbledon singles title? The options are Svetlana Kuznetsova, is it Anna Kournikova, is it Martina Navratilova, or is it Maria Sharapova? Just Cola and Zeuslos to lock in. Just Cola now. Everyone has now locked in. And I think for the first time this game, I've noticed someone now with no more chips in their stack, meaning they have played every last chip they have to play. Let's see where they have played. Oh, Jack in second place there. Not certain at all, covering all the answers. Riff doing the same. Adster doing the same. Puzzledan hoped they could do the same, but unfortunately did not have enough chips to be able to do that. Only had 3 chips. So has decided to cover B, C, and D. Most common answer up there is D. 27 of the 30 still in have covered D as a possible answer. Is Maria Sharapova the correct answer, or are we saying goodbye to quite a few people? The correct answer is... it is D. Maria Sharapova. Do I have any extra information there? Martina Navratilova played for America and was born in Czechoslovakia, and she denounces its control by the Soviet Union. Anna Kournikova's best Wimbledon performance was a semi-finals, and Svetlana Kuznetsova has won the French Open and US Open as a singles player, and the Aussie Open twice as doubles, but has never won Wimbledon. The only one there that is Russian and has won Wimbledon is Maria Sharapova. Poker Joker still exists. Unfortunately, you do not. You are now sidelined to the darkness. If Sidery as well, and Oh Hey, and that is it. Those are the 3 people that got knocked out on that question. 27 survive, 149 chips amongst them, which averages just over 5.5 chips each. But Puzzle Dan in very scary territory there. Only 1 chip left to play with now. Has to cover the correct answer no matter what. Not Matt, still in the lead, presuming that's still Grunkle Squeaky potentially, on 10 chips, but with 12.9 seconds that will get topped back up to 20. We move on to the next question, which concerns the following. What basic colour, as defined in the HTML 4.01 specification, can be denoted in hex as #FFFF00? The options are yellow, fuchsia, lime, or red. Just waiting for Adster and Topper. Indeed, Samster. Adster is in. Topper just for you now. And you are locked in. I'm glad. I don't think I saw anyone change their name rather irritatingly to color equals #FFFF00 close tag, because that would have told you the correct answer essentially by coloring your name as such. Let's see where you played. Majority going for a yellow from the looks of things. Shapes is definitely through no matter what, as well as DJ covering all of the possible answers, but they will be losing 3 chips each. Most popular answer out of all there was indeed A. 24 players of our remaining 27 covered A. 11 thought it was D. 7 thought it was C. And 6 thought it was B. Topper gone, he says. Is Topper gone? Has Topper completely missed the correct answer here? Is the correct answer a yellow, or is Topper still in? Correct answer is... It is a yellow. That was the correct answer. If you read those hex as pairs, you've got a pair denoting the red channel, a pair denoting the green channel, a pair denoting the blue channel in order. So we're looking at an additive colour model of all red and all green. You add those two together, you will get yellow as your mix. Oh, Topper, I hate to see it happen. And Jogging Chum covering everything apart from yellow, thinking that was just an easy one to eliminate, but unfortunately that was the right answer. So we have to say goodbye to Jogging Chum, Topper gone, and Puzzle Dan. And we are left with 24 players now still standing. 119 chips left on the table as well. Squeaky Grunkle still in the lead on 10 chips. Then it's Chris Ater with 9, and now deal that out with 8. Adster now in the danger territory with only 1 chip to play, so has to cover only the correct answer now to continue on. It is indeed in your profile name on Steam, isn't it, Egg? Yes. So you would have thought you should know that one. There was a follow coming through there. Dragon Engineer, thank you very much for the follow there. Greatly appreciated. Okay, we now move on to the next question. 24 players still in, and your next question is the following. Which of these words is not derived from Japanese? Your options are karoshi, kimchi, kirigami, or koi. These are definitely words. See an answer from Riff. And there is Riff locked in. Let's see where you played. Looks like everyone, apart from Nottingham Artist, has covered B, kimchi. Nottingham Artist has covered C, kirigami instead. Grunkle's covered all 4, in fact, as well as Colo. So they're definitely through, but they are going to be losing 3 chips. And for the case of Squeaky Grunkle, we'll be losing the lead here. Chris could take the lead here on a correct answer. But Chris can only be still in play if the answer is B, kimchi. Correct answer we're looking for is... It is B, kimchi, being the Korean word for salted fermented vegetables, normally a Napa cabbage. For the other words, karoshi is a death caused by overworking. Kirigami is origami, which also allows cutting of the paper. And koi is a carp, so a fish. Saying koi carp would literally mean carp. So, yeah, those that say koi carp, you're saying carp. It's one of those tautology things. So Drew, Dave, Tom, and Nottingham Artist. Oh, sorry, I missed Drew, Dave, Tom did not cover B as well. That was my bad. Drew, Dave, Tom, and Nottingham Artist being knocked out there did not cover kimchi. I'm afraid you have been knocked out. Hard luck. And we're down to how many now? 22 players still in play. Grunkle now down into 5th place there with their chip and time advantage at the moment. Chris in the lead on 9 chips, 38.8 seconds still to play with. Western 8 and Adster in the danger territory, just the 1 chip left now. Let's move on. The next question is... And now for a question read by special guest host Elmer Fudd. Is a giant rock formation found in which country? Your options are Mongolia, Malaysia, New Zealand, or Australia. Jesus Christ. I was so confused on that first word, but then I realised, oh wait, Elmer Fudd. Yeah, okay, got the lisp. So it's a lisp situation here. Yeah, I was saying it more like who's the dummy, wasn't I? I was saying it very much like you don't know Jack. Completely messed that up. Anyway, let's see where you played. Majority of answers are for Australia. Stoshka, a Law Whiskers fan and Westernator did not go with that. I am indeed hunting pesky wabbits, apparently. Make Elmer say things. Mest is now a thing. And Shadowrain also chiming in with another 100 bits as well. Quizzes. Thank you for the 100 bits, Shadow. So yeah, Stoshka and Law Whiskers fan and Westernator have not covered D Ostwawia. Stoshka's gone with Mongolia and Maweza. A Law Whiskers fan's gone with everything apart from Ostwawia, in fact. And Westernator's gone with C New Zealand. This is such a weird one to call out. The correct answer is D Ostwawia. Ostwawia, it was the answer we're looking for there. Stoshka, a Law Whiskers fan and Westernator, unfortunately failing to cover that correct answer. You have been eliminated. Uluru is what the Ururu would translate to if you didn't have to lisp the L's and R's. I don't know what is up with you. Thank you for the 100 bits. Uluru, Uluru is the place name in question there, and it is found in Australia, if you read that correctly. So let's knock that one out. We have 19 players now still in. 80 chips left on the table. Oh, we're getting into the nitty gritty now. Only 4.21 chips per player. And there are 7 players that cannot cover all of the answers on one particular question. So they are sort of in the danger territory, especially Adster, that still has to cover the correct answer only. Ape's proving comment, I love this question or what? Of course. Right, to the remaining 19, good luck. Your next question is... In 2019, Kanye West suggested that he might change his name to what? The options are Holy Emperor Tycoon Kanye West, Christian Genius Billionaire Kanye West, Second Coming Icon Kanye West, or Disciple for the Masses Kanye West. Maybe me need to lock in. Timer has locked in for you. Lingo and shapes just you now. And those chips have been played. I can see that Jack, Cola, Shapes, Riff, ABME and Adster are all in zeros here, meaning they have played all their remaining chips. I know with Adster they only had the one chip to play, so they were definitely going to have a 0 on the end of their name at the end of that. But quite a few are playing all the chips they still have. Where did you play? Jack and Colo taking the advantage while they still can to cover all the answers, as well as a streetcar named Duel. All of them, all answers covered, meaning they are guaranteed safe, but we'll be losing 3 chips each. Now Deal That Out has eliminated A, Holy Emperor Tycoon Kanye West as a possible answer. Shapes has eliminated Second Coming Icon Kanye West as a possible answer. Brig has gone with A and D, Riff A and B, ABME A and D. There's, you know what, not really much of an agreement apart from on B. 16 have covered on B out of the 19 still in. There's 11 on D, 7 on A, and 6 on C. What is the correct answer? I forgot I had that button. No, I can't do a Kanye impression. The answer is B, Christian Genius Billionaire Kanye West was the answer we're looking for there. So DJ, Brig, and ABME, unfortunately, did not cover that correct answer there. They have been eliminated. Unlucky there. And we're down to our final 16 players now. 53 chips left on the table, 3.31 chips per player. So the average player here does not have enough to cover all possible answers. Sam's turned down for what? Currently in the lead with 7. Chris and Neil now do that out with 6 chips. Clivy with 5, as well as Bob. And Streetcar and Claire and Squeaky Grunkle with 4, just enough to cover all possible answers. Zeus, Bigman, Aaron, Lingo, Jack, Shapes, Adster, Cola, and Riff. You're still in play, but in danger territory. Bon chance. Good luck to you all. Your next question, remaining 16, is the following. Where are you most likely to be confronted by the Scunthorpe problem? Your options are in a college lecture hall, in a regional airport, over a chessboard, or on an internet message board. Just Clivy to answer now. And there is a lock-in from Clive. Yes, the Scunthorpe problem. Let's see where you played. So, Clivy and Carr covering all possible answers because they can do so. Samster's covered everything apart from a chessboard. The prevailing answer does seem to be D, although Adster has gone differently and gone with C over a chessboard. Thanks, Tam Scott, says Top of One Gaming. I do believe this has been the topic of a video on the Tom Scott channel. Also, alongside such place names as Penistone as well, the correct answer is D, on an internet message board, because of there being a certain word in amongst the Scunthorpe that is rather rude and will probably cause that word to be censored. That is why on an internet message board you would have most problems with the Scunthorpe problem. So unfortunately Adster was the only one that did not cover that particular option, so you have been eliminated. Hard luck. And we are down to 15 players now still in. Chris retakes the lead with 6 chips. Now deal that out in Samster and Bob on 5. Claire and Squeaky Grunkle still with 4. The remainder with fewer and in danger territory. Yes, that is the sort of one of the titles to it is the Scunthorpe problem, indeed. I mean, Scunthorpe itself is a problem, but outside of that, there's also the Scunthorpe problem. Remaining 15. Good luck. Your next question is the following. What kind of gas is used to inflate aircraft tyres? Is it nitrogen, helium, hydrogen, or argon? Nitrogen, helium, hydrogen, or argon. What kind of gas is used to inflate aircraft tyres? 3 seconds to... Everyone is in. Starting to get into that very dangerous spot now with everyone being in that danger territory of time. In fact, only Jack is conserving time here. Still has 31 seconds to play with here after this question. Let's see where you played. Samster's thinking they should have covered D. Samster only covered A, and that seems to be the majority answer. Although Clivy, Jack, Shapes, and Riff have not covered that answer. Shapes and Riff have gone with argon. Jack has gone with hydrogen. Clivy's gone with argon. Big Man Arrow's covered nitrogen and argon. Now do that out is hedging a little. Covered nitrogen and helium. Prevailing answer here is A, nitrogen, though. The answer we're looking for here is... It is A, nitrogen, the answer we're looking for there. As Samster was alluding to, yes, nitrogen being an inert gas, meaning that it would not react chemically with rubber and does not support combustion. Hydrogen there being very combustible, so probably not a good selection for filling aircraft tyres. Indeed, yes. Also helps mitigate temperature changes as to why it uses nitrogen as well. So, Clivy, Jack, Shapes, and Riff, unfortunately, you did not cover the right answer, and we have to say goodbye to you, if I press the right button. And we are down to 11 still in play now. Chris still with the lead on 6, Samster on 5, Bob with 5, and Streetcar named Duel, Big Man Aaron, and Cola still hanging on with a single chip at the other end there. Your next question for survival is... In 1570, James Stewart, 1st Earl of Moray, was the first recorded head of government to be assassinated using what? Is it a bomb, a sword, a firearm, or poison? Three, 2, 1. Locked in by the timer. Everyone is now in that danger territory of 20 seconds or fewer. Let's see what you played. Majority answer is C. However, very interesting. Chris, at the top of the leaderboard, has not gone with C. They have gone with D, poison, instead. Very interesting to see such a difference of opinion at the top of the leaderboard there. Samster has covered A and C. Bob has covered everything apart from D. Claire and Niall do that out A and C each. Zeus C and D. Lingo A and C. The prevailing answer here is C, but Chris, at the top of the leaderboard, has not covered it. Is the answer going to be C? Or is the answer going to be D, and we'll be left with a duel between Chris and Zeusless in that case? Let's find out. The answer we're looking for is... it is C, a firearm, the answer we're looking for there. And unfortunately, Chris, you say you have locked it down. Unfortunately, it will probably have happened after the official lock-in from my end. So, yeah, unfortunately, that would have meant you locked that chip down after the allotted time, I'm afraid. Sorry. Oh, hate to see that happen, but you do have to be careful about that timer sometimes. 10 players still in. Bigman, Aaron, Cola, Streetcar, and Lingo still with one chip intact. Samstern and Squeaky Grunkle are the only players left now that can cover all possible answers on one particular question. Everyone else can't do that. Does not have that luxury. Cannot cover all possible answers. Good luck. Remaining 10. The next question is... which of these video games was released first? The Donkey Kong, Space Invaders, Pac-Man, or Tetris? It does, Jogging Chum, yeah. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds goes by so quickly now. Let's see what he played. Oh, very interesting. A majority answer of B, Space Invaders. However, Squeaky Grunkle and Bob have not covered that. Very interesting. Squeaky Grunkle's gone with Donkey Kong and Tetris. Bob has gone with Pac-Man and Tetris. Now the other out's gone with Space Invaders, Pac-Man, Klar, everything apart from Donkey Kong. And Samster at the top there went with Space Invaders and Pac-Man. Whatever happens, whoever does survive this question does mean that they won't have enough chips to cover all 4 possible answers after this question, because Samster and Squeaky Grunkle at the top did have 4 going into this, and they'll have at most 3 if they survive. So we're getting into very dangerous territory for all remaining players anyway, despite who survives and who dies. The correct answer we're looking for in this case is B, Space Invaders was the answer we're looking for. Information I've got here is Space Invaders was released 23rd of June in 1978. Then it's Pac-Man in 1980, Donkey Kong in 81, and Tetris in 84. Only in the USSR on the Electronica 60 at the time, and then it was 87 for the first EU version of Tetris. So I'm afraid, Squeaky Grunkle and Bob, we have to say goodbye to you, but very well played up to that point. And it does mean you set our 10th and 9th place respectively there. So Bob, Buzzer Bob there in 10th place. Squeaky Grunkle taking 9th place. Preliminarily speaking, of course, sudden death could still occur, and anything can happen in sudden death. So yeah, do bear in mind, sudden death can still occur. 8 players still in, but as I said, no one has enough to cover all 4 possible answers now. Samster with 3, now deal that out with 2. Everyone else sitting on their 1 final chip. Whoo! Goodness me. Oh, goodness me. Sudden death is a whole new thing, oh hey, if we make that happen. Bon chance to the final 8. Your next question is... which of these pieces of music, despite its name, is the most popular song for clowns? Is it Dance of the Nights by Prokofiev? Is it Ride of the Valkyries by Richard Wagner? Is it Battle of the Huns by Franz Liszt? Or is it Entrance of the Gladiators by Julius Fukik? Or Fuchik, probably. That's probably how you say it. Samster? Okay, everyone is in. And look at all of those zeros. Samster's not covered all the possible answers they can do. Same with Now Do That Out. They are conserving 1 chip. Everyone has agreed on Entrance of the Gladiators by Julius Fuchik. Samster has hedged a little here, though, also covering Ride of the Valkyries by Richard Wagner. Do I try and sing these? I don't know. The correct answer is... It is D! Entrance of the Gladiators by Julius Fuchik, which means we hear the ding for the first time this evening. Valkyries is... Isn't Entrance of the Gladiators, isn't that like... I think that's what Entrance of the Gladiators is. Dance of the Night... Is that the Apprentice? I'm trying to remember now if that one is The Apprentice or not. Prokofiev, yes. I'm just not certain on Dance of the Nights if that is specifically the one or not, but anyway. Those are the ones I definitely knew off the top of my head. It is. Oh, there you go then. Big brass and everything. We have... Oi, Squeaky, get out of here. You've been eliminated. You've been eliminated. Go away. I'm turning you off. Turning your light off. 8 players still in. Now I'll do that out and Samster with 2 chips. The remaining players still with 1 chip in play. Remaining players, good luck. Your next question is the following. Inca Cola is a soft drink that was first developed in which South American country? Is it Chile, Peru, Bolivia, or Ecuador? Oh, I've just realised the top-up time's not 20, is it? Duh. I've been saying 20 all this time because that's what the standard is, but apparently I've set it to 15 for this, haven't I? Finally, I've caught up with it all. I know everyone in chat's been talking about it. I finally caught up. Samster has used their remaining chips. Now do the Outs only use 1 of their chips. Let's see where you played. Everyone has agreed on B, Peru. Samster has also covered C, Bolivia. They missed the trick in the question and now going not like this. They have probably seen the little hint now. Well, there seems to be an agreement on B, but if the answer is C, Bolivia, then Samster's taking the win. If it's A or D, we're going to sudden death. The answer we're looking for is... It is B, Peru. Yes, Inca Cola is a drink which came from Peru and was first developed in 1935 and has a rich yellow colour. The flavour in question is reminiscent of bubblegum. It's been acquired by the Coca-Cola company, and if you can manage to get Inca Cola, then try it because it's really delicious, according to the factoid. So do go drink it if you can. So everyone is still in. That's still in. 8 players, but only now the other out has an extra chip to hesitate on. Bigman Aaron, Streetcar, Claire, Samster, Cola, Lingo, and Zeus. 1 chip apiece. Can only cover the correct answer. Here we go. You're going to top your time up to 15 seconds because now I remember that it's 15 seconds, not 20. And your next question is... What's up, Doc? Is it a Pixar film with Ed Asner? Is it a Pixar film with Don Rickles? Is it a Pixar film with Fred Willard? Or is it a Pixar film with Michael Caine? Everyone has played a single chip. I can tell you that because now the other out only has 1 chip left in their stack. Everyone else has 0. So everyone has played a single chip answer here. How many guesses, though? Well, I could tell you there's not a full agreement across all players. There is some hesitation. Most have gone with A Pixar film with Ed Asner, but Claire and Zeus have gone with a Pixar film with Fred Willard. So if the answer is A, we'll go to 6 players left. If the answer is C, we'll go to a deal between Claire and Zeus. If the answer is B or D, then we go to sudden death. What is going to be the correct answer? What's up, Doc? It is a Pixar film with Ed Asner. That was the correct answer. So Claire and Zeus, unfortunately, we do have to say goodbye to you, but very well played. Let me put that down. So Klazor and Zeusless, you take the positions there of 7th and 8th. There we go. And we are down to 6 players remaining. Now do that out still with the extra chip to play. Everyone else only 1 chip to play with. 6 brave fighters remain. This next one is for 5,000 doots in your position. Good luck. The next question is the following. Sue Grafton was known for her alphabet mysteries. 24 of the 25 entries had the same format, like A is for alibi or B is for burglar. Which letter had a book written breaking that format? Was it V, X, Q, or Z? Oh, whoa! And all the chips are on the table. Now Deal That Out is playing their chip advantage here. All the chips are on the table. And I can tell you that there is not an agreement. No vowels allowed here. Let's see where they've played. Very interesting. Cola and Big Man Aaron have gone with A, V. Now Deal That Out, Snapster, Streetcar, and Lingo have gone with B, X. Now Deal That Out is the only one to have gone with D, Z. And no one has covered CQ. So that does mean if the answer is A, we're going to a duel. If the answer is B, we go to a quarrel. If the answer is D, now Deal That Out wins the game and we also fix up all of the other positions. If the answer is C, we go to sudden death. The correct answer is B, X is the answer we're looking for there. Z did not have a book written as she had died, unfortunately, before it was complete. But X is the only one of the 25 that did not match the criteria of the blah is for blah matching pattern. I do not actually have the information of what that is, but Z was not on that list. So anyway, Cola and Big Man Aaron, unfortunately, you have been eliminated. We have to say goodbye to you. And that does mean Colo takes 5th place. And Big Man Aaron will take 6th place. Put that down on my list. And we are down to our final 4. And look at that. Everyone is still with 1 chip left to play with. Oh, it's getting tense now. Oh, it's really getting tense now. Only 4 players survive, and each one with only 1 chip to play with. Good luck to final 4. Next question is: if you wanted to go on a trip, how do you do it? Is it swim to Seville on a family of dolphins? Is it fly to Frankfurt on a group of eagles? Is it ride to Rome on a bunch of goats? Or is it pad to Port-au-Prince on a bevy of cats? Well. Well. That's definitely a question, isn't it? If he wants to go on a trip, how would you do it? I could tell you, we don't have much of an agreement here, apart from C. Lingo and Sapster have agreed on C, ride to Rome on a bunch of goats. Streetcar believes it is B, fly to Frankfurt on a group of eagles. Now Do That Out believes it is A, swim to Seville on a family of dolphins. No one has covered D. So the situation is, if we do have a correct answer of A or B, then the duel is over and we resolve the grid. If it's A, now do that out will win. If it's B, Car will win. If the answer is C, then we go to a duel between Lingo and Samster to continue the game. And if it's D, well, we'll go to sudden death. Let's start knocking some answers out. First answer to reveal as a wrong answer is... B. Fly to Frankfurt on a group of eagles. It's a wrong answer. Sorry, Car. You have been eliminated. However, sudden death is still a possibility. You could still be back if the answer is D. Pad to Port-au-Prince on a bevy of cats. Second answer to reveal as a wrong answer is... A. Swim to Seville on a family of dolphins. Unfortunately, now cut that out. You have been eliminated as well. So it's now between Lingo and Samster tied on C to continue the duel, or it is D and everyone is back in. The correct answer is... We continue on. It is C, Ride to Rome on a bunch of goats. So, a group of goats is called a trip or a tribe. Yes, but that's not relevant right now, so shush. A group of eagles is called a convocation. A group of dolphins is called a pod. And a group of cats is a clouder. That is all the information you need to work on that. So, yes, a group of goats is called a trip or a tribe, was what you were looking for. C was the right answer. Lingo and Sam's turned down for what are still in play. So it does mean, unfortunately, Car, you claim third place, which actually is still damn good. 50,000 is a good position at the moment. And now cut that out. You currently claim fourth place with 25,000 doots, but it's now down to just two people to finish the game off. If Lingo and Samster cannot cover a correct answer between them to finish the game off, we do go to sudden death. And all of this positioning has been for naught. So not much pressure left with Lingo and Samster, and they still have one chip to play with. And the next question for those two is... Do you know that Ronan, actress from Lady Bird and Little Women? You know, hold on, how do you pronounce her name again? I think it's Saoirse Ronan. Maybe it's Saoirse Ronan. Wait, no, it's Saoirse Ronan. Actually, it's Iris Ronan. Okay, both players have locked in. Where have they played? They have covered on the same answer of A. I think it's Saoirse Ronan. Is that the correct answer? It is the correct answer, yes. Saoirse Ronan is the answer we're looking for there. According to Ryan Gosling, it's Saoirse like inertia is a way of remembering it. Saoirse like inertia. Both players getting that one right, preserving their place in this game. Positions have swapped because time, it doesn't really matter much. Apart from the fact it does matter between you getting 75,000 or 100,000 dukes potentially. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't matter between you two, because if you're both wrong, then we go to sudden death. So it doesn't matter. Your next question. Jedward wrote the main theme and had a cameo in which film in the Sharknado series? Is it Sharknado 2, the second one? Is it Sharknado The Fourth Awakens? Is it Sharknado 5, Global Swarming? Or is it Sharknado 3? Oh, hell no! Both players have locked in. Have they covered the same answer? Or have they gone differently? They have gone for the same answer. They have both gone with B, Sharknado, The Fourth Awakens. So if it is B, then they continue on. If it's anything other than B, then we go to sudden death and we eliminate all of the work we've done so far on this leaderboard. The correct answer we're looking for is... it's D, Sharknado 3. Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no! So, Samster and Lingo, all of that work you've put in has been for naught. Because, oh, hell no. We go to sudden death, folks. So, this is where it all changes. Everyone is back in. So, if you had some problems earlier on with your internet browser or anything, now is your opportunity. Hit your set name button. This is your chance to get in. It really is. Yes, Matt. Thank you for the 100 bits. One thing I'm going to do quickly is do that to check if a thing happens. Oh, a thing has not happened. Very interesting. Okay. Hopefully it will work. Just did not have a clue. Well, like I say, we're now going to go into sudden death, which means we're going to have one question. One question to decide this all. You're each going to get 4 chips. You're also going to get some amount of time. I forget how much. Possibly 20 seconds. What is my sudden death match setup? No, you have 60 seconds, actually, thinking about it. You actually have 60 seconds. Not that you'll probably need all 60 seconds, but you'll all get 60 seconds and 4 chips to play on one question. What that will mean is, after the question has resolved, first of all, you must have covered the correct answer to be in to win. After that, we then sort by number of chips you have left in your stack. So the more chips you have at the end, then the more, higher the likelihood that you're going to get some doots. Then we'll look at the remaining time you have. So the faster lock-ins will get a better position on the leaderboard. Those are the 3 criteria for sorting here. First of all, you need to give me the correct answer at the very least, out of all the chips you play. You have to have the fewest chips played, so you have more chips left in your stack, and you have the least amount of time used, i.e. you still have the most amount of time left in your clock. So correct, fewest, fastest is essentially the what we're looking for, and it's one question, Ali, a one question shootout. So if you're all ready for this final question shootout, and I am not going to pause on the question for too long. I'm going to hit the sudden death question button, read it out as fast as I can, and then the answers will be unlocked, so it will probably be coming much quicker than you realise. Sudden death question is: in 1570, James Stewart, first Earl of... Okay, that's that question again. That's that question again. How has that question come up again? Game, why you do this? Why do you do this? We're getting a new question. We're getting a new question. Hopefully we get a new question and it is actually a new question. Next question, hopefully, is the actual sudden death question. Which of these British F1 World Champions has never won the British Grand Prix? Is it Mike Hawthorne, Damon Hill, James Hunt, or Jackie Stewart? Should have marked those previous questions as used, but apparently not. That's another bug to fix. There's probably a few of these accounts that are dead as well, so we're just playing these timers out. And possibly some people have gone away as well. So we're going to play these last few seconds out. And yeah, it's going to be pulling random, I think. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I faded the music out slightly for you. Right, let's see what you played. And yeah, unsurprising, we've got a bit of a mishmash of answers here. A's, B's, C's, and D's all across the board, although not many D's, it must be said. Let's have a look. 17 A's, 12 B's, 17 C's, and 15 D's, in fact. So the fewest answers was on B in this case. The answer we're looking for here, in fact, was the following. It is A, Mike Hawthorne, with the answer we're looking for there. So the A's was correct. 17 of you covered A. However, very interestingly, quite a few covered a lot of answers, which means they will be lower down the leaderboard because of the number of chips they played. Now, who was fastest out of all on those single chip responses? Samster! Wow! He still managed to get the win anyway! 1 hour of Duel for nothing? Nah, he still gets the win anyway! And it's not, is it a tie down to that time? Let me see. I can see the information down to the, can I find that information down to the closest amount of time or not? Where are you, Mr. Player Object? Mr. Player Object, can I see yous, please? And can I see your timer, please? I can't see your timer. Timer text says, I do have the timer text, actually. Hang on. It is ordered correctly. Samster has 57.98862. Car has 57.96073. So it has been ordered correctly. They are not tied for time. It's just being cropped for legibility reasons down to the 10th of a second. So Samster is indeed the winner here. So let's dole out those dudes. Samster, big winner there. 100, 75, 50. Oh, 30, 20, 10, was it? Okay. Fair enough then. 30, 20, 10, 75, 100, 5, and 2.5, and 1. Oh, okay, I just changed it at the end a bit, that's all. That's fine. So, Samster, get yourself 100,000 dudes. Car, managing to trade your positions there, getting a little higher up there, getting Car 7th. Second place, 75,000 dudes. If I put the number of D's in dudes correctly. There we go. There we are. Third place, we've got Riff Raccoon. Riff Raccoon. Third place, 50,000 dudes. Next one we've got is DJ. DJ87, fourth place, 30,000 dudes. Fifth place is Adster. If I can type Adster correctly. Adster, fifth place is 20,000 dudes. Then it's AB Me. Sixth place, 10,000 dudes. Like that. Then we've got Arstortle getting themselves 7th place, 7,500 dudes. Oh, my, too many O's that time. There we go. Then Westernator managing to get in there in 8th place. Hello, Westernator. The Westernator. There it is. 8th place, 5,000 dudes. Yep, that sounds about right. Then it is, I am presuming that one there is Matt the Ref stat bot. 2,500 dudes. And finally, Nottingham Artist. Are you known as Nottingham Artist in chat? No, you're not. Who are you? You have got 1,000 dudes to give. Whom is this Nottingham Artist fellow? Make yourself known in chat. Amy G, there we go. Amy G, 1,000 dudes there. There it is. All accounted for there. So, there we are. That's how sudden death works, folks. It's a bit of a mess at the end of a Duel Royale, but it's how we do it because we need to have a winner somehow in this game. You're Nottingham Artist and so is my wife. Oh, so, you know what? Are you? Are you SSTA? If so, there you go. You can have 1,000 dudes as well then. There's inflation. Anyway, that is how Duel Royale works. Now, we only had the one stack prepared for this evening. So, do we just want to play a quick game of it randomly picking other questions? I think we can do that. Can you get a Nottingham Artist 2, please? Say as Ape. You know, because you're so kind with writing that, or setting that question stack up, Ape, you can have 10,000 dudes. If I can type the number of Ds correctly. There you go. You can have 10,000 dudes for that. No problem, Ape. No problem. God, this hyperinflation. Do we want to do an accelerator game? Or... yeah, we've got time for an accelerator game, don't we? All right. Let's make that happen then. So, start time, and that is going to be that. Sudden death is going to be that. Yeah, we'll do an accelerator game very quickly. Hopefully everything should work. In theory. So, what we mean by accelerator game is it's 7 seconds of top-up time. And 7 seconds that you start on the clock. It doesn't say, it says 3 minutes there. Ignore that. You'll have 7 seconds. So yeah, you'll only have 7 seconds to decide your answer on each question coming up. And yes, it's going to be very, very fast in this particular variant of the game. If you're interested, go to deal.atbweb.co.uk, as Nightbot has alluded to in his... I've assumed the gender of Nightbot. That's terrible of me. Of their post there. And... enter in a name and then hit set name, and you'll be welcomed into this game. And then after this, I'll maybe show something off of the Deal Season 4 stage. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. It didn't do the thing. Oh, that's really irritating. Dang it. It didn't do the thing. Didn't do the thing. I was hoping to do a thing and it didn't do the thing. Oh, that's irritating. But maybe I can reverse engineer that later on. We do have the information on screen at least, so we could maybe reverse it. But yeah, unfortunately not the thing. But for you, you're going to be able to play the accelerator game here. I tested that earlier as well, and it definitely did do the thing before, but it's not done the thing this time, which is kind of irritating. We need to shrink the top board up so we can see all. There we go. Who is this long name again? This long name. Whomst are you? Is there a limit to how long our names can be? If not, will you still read the whole name? If I can't read that behind the thing, Ali username. That's all I can see because it goes behind everything else. Although I can read the whole thing. If not, will you still read the whole name if we pick a really, really long username? No. I will read it, but only this one case. It did work. Indeed it did. At the moment, there is a fix incoming for Duel Season 4 for all these issues. Oh, that's very festive of you, Topper. We're miles away from Christmas, but it is indeed very festive of you. 30 seconds to get yourself in, and then we'll do a quick test question. Make certain you all have a working idea of how this works. And get yourself accustomed to the 7 seconds as well. That is the accelerator. Oh, is it, Adster? Fair enough. Yep, as Arstortle in chat is saying, when the game goes live, when the question appears, you'll see the question text appear, and then below it, you'll then have 4 possible answers appear. You click those answers to sort of put a chip down on them, and then once you're happy, you hit the lock button at the bottom to lock down your answers and confirm them. Hello, Whiskers. Meow. Hi. Meow to you too. Right, let's get a quick test going. Is there... Oh, we do actually have players going off the edge of the screen. Let me shrink the box again so we can see you all. There you are. Hello again. Hello, Dev. Welcome to the game. Room is not closed. Room is open. It's just I just needed to shrink the screen a bit more. That's all. But you are there. Welcome. How do you set colors? Well, I'm not going to give you a tutorial because things. People found out it's rich text. So here's your quick test question to test all your out on your interface. This is a test question. The answer is 42. Against the accelerator, your options are the following. Oh, it goes by so fast, those 7 seconds do, don't they? The answer was A. Very well played if you covered A. Very good there. How many covered A in total? 43 players managed to cover A there. You can join in just about now. Cut quiz, we haven't officially started yet, so you can join in now, although you have missed the test question, that's all. So you have a very short amount of time now to join in. Go to deal.hbweb.co.uk and give yourself a name to play with. And yes, 8 Minky there, as I said earlier, and as they are reiterating for me, if you change your name at any time, then you run the risk of not being able to play the game because you must be able to join in on that name later on. So be careful if you're giving yourself an aesthetic name. Just a moment. Has the link changed? It should still be deal.hbweb.co.uk. It should be deal.hbweb.co.uk. As Nightbot has just messaged there. Hello, Whiskers. Hi. Hi. Now to you too. Hi. Hello. We got a name thing come through, but that's a renaming of someone else's account. Meow. Hi. Yes, come here. Yes, come here. Come here, you. Hi. Yeah, Whiskers wants to play Duel as well, apparently. Hello. You okay? Yeah. Yeah, okay. There you are. Hello. Right, let's put you over there. Let's get this game underway. I'm not delaying anymore. Let's play some Duel Royale against the Accelerator. Good luck to you all. One moment. That's what I want to do is that. Here goes your first question. Which of these is a bathroom cleaning product named for the shape of its bottle? Is it Bath Platypus, Bidet Goat, Toilet Duck, or Shower of Wildebeest? So noisy. Let's see what you played. Lots of C's here. Applecast Dragon Engineer unfortunately did not give me an answer in time. The answer we're looking for was... It was C, a toilet duck is what we're looking for there. Quack quack in chat. 3 players getting eliminated. Diamond Ninja didn't cover the correct answer. Applecast and Dragon Engineer just did not cover anything in all. Everyone else is still in play. Whiskers Effrontery, Ben's J Rookie down on 9, AB Me, Arstles on 8, Hantaf and Makeley Amanati on 7. Everyone else still with their full stack of 10 to play with. We're moving on. Next question is... Since 2011, the Starbucks coffee logo has depicted a white mermaid on a background of what colour? The green, blue, red or brown? See what you played. I think unsurprising, a lot of people going with A here. A couple also hedging a bit. Puzzle Down's covering all possible. The answer we're looking for was... Indeed, A, green. Unfortunately, Jogging Chum and Gruff did not cover that correct answer. So we have to say goodbye to those two. Moving on then. We keep going. Still a lot of people with their full stack intact. Your next question, question number 3 is... Which of these US states is furthest west? Is it Illinois, Idaho, Indiana, or Iowa? Still noisy, noisy, noisy. Let's see where you played. Ooh, a little bit more of a mix-up here. And Claire didn't manage to get any chips down on the table, unfortunately. Goodness me. Lots of chips being expired here. What was the most popular answer out of all? It would have been B. 44 players have covered B, Idaho here. The answer we're looking for was... It was B, Idaho. So we have to say goodbye to Brand New Halo, Claire, Riff, DJ, Jers, SSTA, Cola, Big Man Aaron, and Shapes. Unfortunately did not cover the correct answer there, and they've been eliminated. And we are left with the 44. Yes, 44 that covered the correct answer there. So 44 still in play. And still quite a few with a full stack intact. 12 players still with a full stack of 10 intact. Question number 4 is the following. What's the result of the number of runs from a grand slam in baseball multiplied by the points from a slam dunk in basketball? Is it 6, 7, 8, or 9? Still incredibly noisy. Let's see where you played. Majority have gone with C here, although Ben's J has gone with D9. The rookie did not get any chips down in time. Tyson's gone with 6. And Ian Dominic, gone in 7 seconds, have gone differently. Ian Dominic gone A and D, gone in 7 seconds, has gone with D9. Connor's also gone with D9. The answer we're looking for here was C8. Grand Slam is 4 runs. A slam dunk is only 2 points. 4 times 2 gets you a total of 8. So Ben's J, the rookie, Tyson, Connor, Ian Dominic, gone in 7 seconds. Unfortunately, you have been eliminated. And we are left with a total of 38 players still in. 284 chips still on the table. Averages to nearly 7.5 chips per person. And we have 7 players still with their opening stack intact. Next question is, on the periodic table, what is the symbol for tin? Is it SN, PN, IN, or ZN? See what we played. Most going with A here, although Westernator has gone with B, PN. Shadowmane's gone with PN and ZN. And those are the only deviations from A, from what I can see. Amy G and Puzzle Dan is covering all, as well as effrontery. The answer we're looking for is... It is A, SN, deriving its name from stannum in the Latin. That is the original name for tin, SN, stannum. ZN up there is zinc, IN is indium, and PN just doesn't exist. It's a complete decoy. So Westernator and Shadowmane, unfortunately, falling foul. You have been knocked out. And we are left with 36 players still in, and still 7 players with their opening stack intact. Maple Yamanote, Sophia, Hantaf, and Puzzledan in danger territory. Can't cover all the answers in one go anymore. And probably would explain the tin miners were called stanners in very much indeed. Cut quiz, yes. Remaining players, 36 still in. Your next question is, which of these English county flags does not feature birds on them? Is it Buckinghamshire, Hertfordshire, Wiltshire, or Sussex? Let's see who we played. I know, very UK-centric this one. And unsurprisingly, a hell of a lot of chips being played here. A hell of a lot of chips being played. 124 chips are on the table according to my system. So the average person has locked in 3.44 chips. And it's very close on the totals. 30 have covered A, 32 have covered B, 31 have covered C, and 31 have covered D. So it's very, very close between them all. A lot of chips being lost here. How many will survive? The answer we're looking for was... B, Hertfordshire. For the information there, the county flag of Hertfordshire has a resting deer on it instead of birds. And the others have birds. So Buckinghamshire has a swan, Sussex has 6 martlets, and Wiltshire has a great bustard, apparently, on their flag. So we have to say goodbye to BC and now cut out F1 questions. And Maple Yamanote and Hantaf, unfortunately, did not cover the correct answer there. And they've got to say goodbye. 32 still in, 152 chips on the table, no one with their opening 10 still intact now. Race to the prize currently in the lead by a single chip ahead of quite a few still with 7. Your next question is... What is Paul McCartney's middle name? Is it James, Horatio, Paul, or Bertram? See we played. Twickenham artists did not get an answer in or a chip down on the table in time. They will be eliminated here. Milk Like Theory, Big Fan of Whiskers, A.B. Me, all covering all possible answers. So they're definitely through, but at the expense of 3 chips. What is Paul McCartney's middle name? The answer we're looking for is... It's Paul. He was originally born James Paul McCartney, and then ended up just using the stage name essentially of Paul McCartney. Well, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Not many people left now after that. We have to say goodbye so suddenly there to Twickenham Artist, Deal Skunk, Merlin, A Cacophony, Dev, Chris, O'Hay, Clivy, Just White, Mr. Quizworthing, Zeusless, Tuna Tin, Bass Aquas, Jack, Wildly Flaying, Ling, Effrontery, Arstortle, Egg, Puzzle Dan, Topper, Amy G, and Sophia. All getting knocked out on that question. And we have a total of 10. This is our final 10, folks. So you are now, if you're still in play, you are now in dual earning territory here. Race the Price still with 8 chips. Inca still with 7. Short Username with 5. Theory Game, Big Fan of Whiskers, and Milk Like with 4. Riswin and Samster with 3. AB Me with 2. Adster with a single chip still in play. So you're all potentially earning dukes here if we can finish a game off without going to sudden death. Yes, this can theoretically go to sudden death again, BC. Anything can still happen. Remaining 10 players then. Good luck. Your next question is... Jake Shears is an appropriately surnamed singer from which band? Is it Scissor Sisters, NSYNC, Village People, or Pet Shop Boys? See who we played. Everyone has agreed on Scissor Sisters, although some people have hedged a little, going with Pet Shop Boys and NSYNC from the looks of things. No one has covered Village People. The answer we're looking for here is... It is indeed Scissor Sisters. All the A's are correct, so all 10 still survive. Race the Prize still hitting, still in the lead on 8. Inca still with 7. And then Milk Like a Short Username with 4. Everyone else in danger territory cannot cover all of the possible answers. Yes, indeed. Hedged. Haha. Rainy 10 again. Next question. And now for a question read by special guest. Nope, we're doing a new question. And the next question is... Famous singer and Blind Date host Cilla Black was born in what area of Liverpool? The options are Ford, Kia, Skoda, or Vauxhall. Apologies for another repeat question happening then, but we got through it quickly. Let's see where you played. Oh, Big Fan of Whiskers did not get an answer in. Unfortunately, that is going to be an elimination. Potentially taking 10th place here. Race the Prize and Short Usernames covering all. Definitely through. Theory Game, I don't think could cover all, so it's covering as much as they can. Did not cover D Vauxhall, though. The answer we're looking for is... It is D Vauxhall we were looking for as our correct answer there. So I'm afraid Theory, Big Fan of Whiskers, and Astor, you have been eliminated, but you are now sitting in some doots here. So currently, Theory of Game is sitting on 5,000 doots. Ali Law currently sitting on 2,500 doots. And Adster, you're currently sitting on 1,000 doots, pending the end of this game. Of course, sudden death could still occur, and that will mean you will lose those potential doots at the moment. Inca now takes the lead with 7 chips remaining. Race the Prize with 5 chips. Milk with 4. Samster and Riswin with 3. ABME on 2. Shorter Username on 1. The remaining 7. Good luck. Your next question is... The hit song Rasputin uses a balalaika to add to its Russian flair. If the song was instead about the life of Leonardo da Vinci, which of these folk instruments would have been most appropriate to use? Is it a tre, a charango, a or a mandolin? Erhu, maybe I should say properly. Rather than Let's see what we played. Lots of chips being played. Inca went with tre or mandolin. Race the Prices covered all. Milklight's covered all but D. Sapster's covered all but D. Riswin's covered all but A. ABM's covered B and D. Shorter username's covered D, mandolin. It's a hell of a question. The correct answer we're looking for is... it is D, a mandolin. Since Da Vinci is Italian, we should pick an instrument that reflects that. And out of all of these, a mandolin is the only one that is of Italian origin. The tre is Cuban, the charango is Andean, as in Chile and Argentina, and the erhu is Chinese. Mandolin, the only Italian instrument up on the board, being the correct answer. Inca, Race to the Prize, Wristwin, ABME, and Shorter username, you are still in play. Very well played. We're going down to 5 players. That does mean we are now filling in Milk-like Substance. Up in 6th place with 10,000. And Sapster, currently sitting on 7,500 dukes at present. But that can only be the case once we have finished this game off and we don't go to sudden death. As it currently stands, Inca can still cover all possible answers and continue with 6 chips. Everyone else can't, though. Race the Price with 2. Shorter username, Riswin, and ABME still with 1 chip intact. So, very much the possibility is Inca could save the day for this current leaderboard because they just have a lot of chips to play with still. Anything could still happen, though. Inca could still just not cover the right answer. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? The next question, though, is... between 1739 and 1748, England and Spain were engaged in which war? Was it the War of Jenkins' Leg, the War of Jenkins' Arm, the War of Jenkins' Ear, or the War of Jenkins' Eye? All players have locked in. And we have a split opinion. Inca and Race to the Prize at the top think it is Jenkins' Ear. Shorter username Riswin and ABME think it's Jenkins' Leg. If the answer is Jenkins' Arm or Jenkins' Eye, then we're going to sudden death. If it's Jenkins' Leg, we're going to 3-way duel. And if the answer is C, Jenkins' Ear, then we're going to a duel between Inca and Race to the Prize. The correct answer is... C, the War of Jenkins' Ear was the correct answer. So it does mean Shorter username. I don't know exactly who that is, but Shorter username, you're currently sitting on 50,000 doots. Riswin, currently sitting on 30,000 doots. And ABME, currently sitting on 20,000 doots. And we are down to a duel between Inca on 6 chips, which is still a massive lead, and Race for the Prize on 2 chips. I think possibly would be Connor. Yes, is a good point. Connor M27. No, Connor's blue, so it's not Connor. Connor is actually in blue. So it's not Connor. Okay, well, I'm going to keep that there anyway. Shouldn't you be in 4th, ABME? Oh, you're right, actually. You should be, based off of the time. Yeah, that has not sorted it properly, has it? Although... who got knocked out on that one? Yes, you were knocked out on that same question. So, yeah, in theory, you should have been higher. So, I will readjust. That is correct. You should have actually been higher up on the leaderboard there. For some reason, it sorted it differently. I don't know why that was. But, anyway... it could be sorted on time from previous question, maybe. But with this, against the accelerator, that doesn't really mean a great deal. But yeah, you are correct, ABME. You should really be 1 position higher than Riswin there. So you're going to take the 30,000 at the moment, and Riswin's going to take the 20,000. Presuming, of course, that this game ends traditionally. Inca with 6, Race to the Prize with 2. The next question is, which of the Railway series books has 5 short stories instead of 4? Is it Henry the Green Engine, Toby the Tram Engine, Gordon the Big Engine, or Edward the Blue Engine? Goodness me, I couldn't even get all the answers out in time before you locked in. Oh, Inca's pushing advantage here. Inca is not certain, but can cover all the answers. So they're pushing advantage. Race the Prize only had the 2 chips to play, and has elected to do so, going with Henry and Gordon. So the answer is Henry or Gordon. Then we are continuing on in dual territory. Inca will lose 3 chips. Race the Prize will be down to a single chip. If the answer is Toby or Edward, then that will mean we have finished this duel. Inca will take the win, and Race for the Prize will take 2nd place. Like I say, Inca pushing advantage with chips here. Has it finished this game off? The correct answer is... We continue on. It is A, Henry, the Green Engine. And the 5 stories are Cole, the Flying Kipper, Gordon's Whistle, Percy in the Trousers, and Henry's Sneeze. So, we continue on in live play between these two. Inca has 3 chips, now can no longer cover all possible answers, but still has a distinct chip advantage over Race for the Prize, who only has 1 chip left. We're still in play, but there's no guarantee now that they can cover the correct answer for both players. In theory, they could, between them, cover all correct answers, but then it would mean that we'll definitely be finishing, and there will definitely be a winner. But it's a rare scenario for that to happen. Not to say it hasn't happened, we've definitely had it happen before. Anything can happen in the wonderful world of Duel Royale. Your next question, Inca, and Race the Prize. We are not in Kansas anymore. We are not even in a state that borders Kansas. Where could we be? Is it Oklahoma, Arkansas, Nebraska, or Colorado? Maybe I should have said Arkansas because the question had Kansas in it. Let's see what you played. Ooh! Ooh, interesting! Very interesting! Inca has gone with Oklahoma and Colorado. Race the Prize has gone with Nebraska. No one has covered Arkansas. So, we are ending traditional gameplay at this point. However, Sudden Death has an opportunity. If it's A or D, Inca will take the win and Race the Prize will take 2nd. If it's C, Race for the Prize will take the win and Inca will take 2nd. And if it's B, then it's all for naught and we go to another Sudden Death question. The correct answer is... Inca saving a chip. But has that cost him the game? The correct answer is... It is B, Arkansas. They did not cover the correct answer, which means we are going to sudden death again. We have gone red. Neither player covering the correct answer there. The only other state out of these that borders Kansas is Missouri. From the 1939 film The Wizard of Oz, in which Dorothy states, Toto, I'm feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. Arkansas was the correct answer. Not in a state that borders Kansas. Arkansas does not do so, even though it's in the name. And we go to sudden death. against the accelerator. Is Inca going to do a Samster? Well, that's the question, because that's what happened last time. So you're all back in play. 4 chips to play with. Arstors apparently in the lead, but don't worry about that. We're hitting the sudden death question in a moment. Let me make certain that the sudden death setup is correct. It is correct. We are going to play against 7 seconds on the sudden death here. 4 chips, 7 seconds to lock in an answer to this next question. Top 10 will score Doots. Like I say, you need to have at least the correct answer to be within a chance of earning some Doots. And then after that, fewest chips, fastest time, in that order. Good luck to you all. Your sudden death question for Doots is: in 1969, El Salvador fought which country in the football war sparked after existing tensions regarding immigration boiled over during a FIFA World Cup qualifying match? Is it Belize, Mexico, Honduras, or Guatemala? Okay. Answers are in. Before I show where you've played... Well, actually, no, you can work it out anyway, even if I do that, so it's fine. I'm going to show you where he played. Screw it. I'm going to show you where he played. 8 players went with A. 12 went with B. 27 went with C. And 14 went with D. You looked away for 1 second and the question was suddenly live. Ah, Samster. You hate to see it happen. El Salvador fought which country in the football war sparked after existing tensions regarding immigration boiled over during a FIFA World Cup qualifying match? I'll tell you, this came up when I was having a look at questions for the escape artist for my pack, but I decided not to go with this because I just couldn't quite make it work for a question for that and still work with my criteria. So I was aware of this only because of that previous research. The answer we're looking for is... the C's do have it. It is Honduras. Now, quite a few people in with a chance of getting some Doots here. 27, in fact. Although those that have played with multiple chips, probably not. Who was fastest of all? The fastest 10 will get Doots. And the fastest of all was... Westernator! With a remaining time of 5.98 seconds, Westernator, you are the winner of this sudden death. Look at that. Westernator, the Westernator, getting themselves 100,000 Doots, just like that. Then BC, a very good second place, getting 75,000 Doots. Third place goes to Inca, getting themselves 50,000 Doots. Then it's Egg Fried Cheese, getting themselves 4th place, which is 30,000 Doots. 5th place is I don't know who is a lock. Oh, because it's underscore, it's probably Car, isn't it? 20,000 Doots, presuming that the underscore is still Car. Hi. 6th place goes to Shadowmane, which is 10,000 Doots. Then Ohei 12 gets themselves 7th place for 7,500 Doots. 8th is Race for the prize. You get yourself 5,000 Doots for that. 9th goes to Mr. Quizworthing for 2,500 Doots. And finally, to close off the top 10, add Doots to Deja Vu. Whom is Deja Vu? Is that Mr. Matt the Ref? I'm presuming that is Matt the Ref. Matt, because it's coloured in red, Matt, Deja Vu, 10th place. So Matt the ref there. There we all are. There are all the points allocated from that game. I hope you had fun with that. Now, I did say that I will probably give you a little sneak peek. So I'm going to give you a little sneak peek, because why the hell not? Because I'm the one creating this thing. I wanted to tease the studio a little more, but I really couldn't. I had to show you. So I'm showing you. I am showing you because I can. It's still not giving you a full clue as to how the tournament's going to work for season 4. That's still yet to be revealed, because we're still in talks about that. But I'll definitely tease the studio, the new studio for Duel. Let me save that off first. I need some food, actually. I definitely need to get some food. Have a look at my wonderful desktop. Isn't it wonderful? It's part of the Grand Canyon. It's a photo that I took when I was in America in 2015. Yeah, it's not Duel, Ben, unfortunately. Although Duel in the Grand Canyon, probably a good idea. The location of the new Duel studio. On the edge, very much so. Yeah, I took this photo, although it was on my phone. It's not that good, actually, but I mean, if you think it's good, then fine. Yeah, it's on not my current phone and not my previous phone. It was the previous phone. I mean, it is definitely desktop wallpaper good, sure. Very much so. You would have thought that was a Windows standard. Well, there you go. There's high praise for you. Yeah, Windows standard wallpaper. It's not Uluru, no, Chris. It's not Uluru. Okay. HD render pipeline, go away. I don't want you reminding me of things. Here you are. Here's the thing. Here is the thing. Here is the shiny that I've worked on so far. Yeah, we're getting a bit of a test image in that. So yeah, that's what it looks like. And yes, the screen comes up and down. Yes, I have that in there. I can do drop the screen, put the screen back up, drop the screen, put the screen back up. I can do that. We can have different camera shots, so we have sort of a left wide shot there of the studio, or you can have this one where the camera is purposefully hiding the chips. We've got this one which is a low angle, we've got this one which is a top down, we've got this one where we have a look at the left player, we've got this one where we look at the chips of the left player, that kind of thing. We have looking down the left corridor, the right corridor. And let's go back to the center focus. There we go. Back to the center focus screen. We do still have an overlay as well, so you get to see the question stuff there. If it wants to show up, there it is. Nice simple graphics. Blah, blah, blah. Can I activate the accelerator, Matt says. Do I want to tease that or not? It's a good question. Let's unlock the question so you can see what's happening. Players are currently locked in. Let's not lock them in. I can do things. Oh yeah, hang on. Let me do the focus on left player chips again, so you can see this. Hang on, just so you can see this. There you go. You can see the chips being played. Oh, I'm so happy with this. It's just so nice. And then you can lock them down. There we go. You lock the chips down. And do the same over on the right hand side. It's so nice. And then you can do the reveal. So if I go back to the center wide shot again, back to this one, you do the reveal. So you drop the screen, it reveals what they played on, and then you reveal the answer. Oh, the answer was C. So unfortunately, player 2 got it wrong. But there you go. So you get that. Although I can change the result by doing this. Oh wait, they got it right, so they're still green. So you can do that. And then we go back to the unlock of the question. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say that they're going to be accelerating, they're not going to be accelerating, and the accelerator is going to look like this. It's a bit much maybe, but yeah, that's an accelerator effect for you. It's longer than 7 seconds, Egg, because I'm just this system is completely, I'm just doing all the visuals on its own, and then the server is going to be the one in control of the game. So yeah, although it says it is longer than 7 seconds, it's because we're just in a accelerator state. I don't have any of the sort of proper timers, as it were, on this end. So I can just preview it for as long as I want, and then I'll lock the question down like that. Do something like that. This wouldn't be a problem for epilepsy. That's good. Good. So yeah, and then you drop the screen, reveal the answer, and all is good. Blah 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 blah. So that's kind of what it looks like. That is how things look in the current Duel Studio. Yeah, so there's an audience in there now as well, because that's what they have on the main set. So that's what I like to do in replicating these stages, is replicating the same setup. So there's an audience now. Whether or not you'll get to be able to add yourself into that, I don't know yet, but we'll figure that out. Main thing is that table. I love the table. I absolutely adore the table. Put the center focus screen there. There we go. Audience should be socially distanced for contemporary accuracy. That said, though, the snooker finals had a full audience in, and they were sitting right next to each other. So I would say that's quite contemporary at the moment, just to be able to have an audience in. Add some face masks to each avatar. Oh God. Well, no, because I don't know where the face is in your avatar. It could be up here, down here, over here, over here. It might not even have a face. In which case, why would you need a mask if you have no face? Is there an accelerator indicator on the table for the two buttons? At the moment, the accelerator indicator is just everything goes red. And there'll be other stuff on the interface as you play it, that'll indicate stuff to do with and yes, feature creep, scope creep, lots of stuff to do still until then, but yeah, that's what you look forward to, is the new Duel layout and display, because it looks snazzy and all. And I'm taking no further questions, Your Honour. Please tell me you're having a hot seat player cam. Like I say, I'm not taking any further questions at this time. Thank you for playing Duel Royale this evening. Bit of a strange ending to each one with the sudden death, but that's just how it goes. We will be doing a wheel. Let's do a quick wheel. Nightbot.tv, quickly do a wheel. Log in with Twitch. Commands, giveaways. Mods, keyword, and it's going to be Duel as a keyword, because why the hell not? Duel is your keyword. Duel is your keyword to enter into this wheel spin. I need to change my Stream Deck layout, because the Duel layout is all-encompassing. Switch it back to that one, so we can get to see my ugly face. So what we got coming up this weekend? We have Ben. Ben is doing his usual thing. I say usual thing. It's the switcheroo week, so it's not his usual thing this tomorrow. Is it Wheel of Fortune and something else that eludes my mind? But it's one of those things. Sunday Pinnacle Larder is returning for their 1 year Flailversary countdown. Blockbusters and Wheel. There we go. Yeah, Flailerversary with Tipster on Sunday in his Pinnacle Larder, or their Pinnacle Larder. That's on Sunday evening. Topper's 21st question is being delayed. So, 8 p.m. instead of the usual time for Pinnacle Larder. Okay, fair enough. 21st question is now tomorrow at 6:30 p.m., which is a warm-up for Ben stream. My headphones have just died, hence why I've just done this. It's Schlag weekend, is it? So, yeah, Schlag and Star watch along over in Briggs' Discord this weekend. What else is happening? It's the end of my work off week, which has been nice. It's been nice to have this week off. Lots of other stuff happening in Discord. There's Comfy Quiz with Ape as well over that time. Let me have a look at my schedule because it's got lots of stuff on it. Cozy Quiz. There's some Secret Fortune happening twice apparently. The TF2 shenanigans on Sunday evening. The watch along for the Genius on Monday. Retro Jeopardy Monday as well. Royal Flush back again on Tuesday afterwards as well. Big screen quiz. Friend of mine is doing a gaming quiz on Sunday. 21st question is happening in the Discord, Riff, in my Discord. Oh, on your Twitch channel, Topper. Oh, okay, fair enough. Sorry, I thought it was going to be. Of course, it is because you've got Twitch integration. Why would it be in the Discord? I know you're doing it on Discord for testing. That's right. Now you're doing it on actual Twitch. So yes, actual Twitch. Beat the Chasers watch along in Discord shortly following this. I'm knolling on Tuesday for some Deal or No Deal. That's very true. What was Zeus got to say? Really fun stream. Oh, thank you very much for the 100 bits, Zeus. Greatly appreciated for that. Yes, Topper's trying to steal my job. I mean, everyone's trying to steal my job. It's good because it means I don't have to do it anymore. Let's pick our spinny for the wheel, though. And it's going to be, oh hey, you have been picked by the picker. So, oh hey, and Doots, this is going to be for you. I need to press this button so I can hear the soundboard music. Which I can't hear, actually, because it would be playing through my headphones right now. So I'm just going to have to figure out where it is. Looks about then. I think that's about the right time. Oh, just the 1,000 Doots. Really? That was synced, was it? Was that really synced? Just 1,000 Doots, but it is something. It's certainly something. And Kendo with the 4 and the resub there, calling it 100k Doots. Unfortunately, it was not. It was 100 times less than that. It was only 1k Doots, but still, the last 2 notes of each sting sync perfectly. Oh, did it? Oh, cool. 15 to 1 ding. There you go. You have a 15 to 1 ding. Have a 15 to 1 ding for that ping. So yeah, that's going to be it for me. I am going to head off and relax. And food. Most importantly, food. Because I definitely need some food. And then I need to charge my headphones up, and then I need to do more stuff on Duel, because Duel stuff needs doing. Speaking of Duel stuff, let me play let's play music again of Duel, because I like it. I like this music, so I'm playing some more of it. I'll catch you later. See you later. Have a good weekend, everyone. Bye!